Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm bringing you a little discussion and a little showcase of possible tech options you might want to play in the White Forest deck. Thanks to um, the advantage that we can play Thrust and have so many targets in the deck, it's truly amazing. So yeah, again, it's just like a small discussion to show I do not know all the cards. If you know any other card that is a possible thrust target, that could be a very good or interesting addition to either main deck or side deck. Please let me know in the comments. And yeah, let's get the video started. I don't want this to go too long. So of course, thrust is the heart of everything because it's the card that it's going to give you access to pretty much all the cards that are going to help you accommodate yourself to whatever situation you want to play around. So these two aren't new. I used to play this before when the deck first came out, Regeki and Harpy's Feather Duster. I don't think I need to explain this. Body's destruction and then back row destruction, and yeah, you can just search them with a thrust, and in whatever situation you may need. If you don't need them, you can also side them out. So that's one of the things I like the most about this deck, is that it allows flexibility with the side deck and in the tech spell cards or trap cards you want to use to overcome the challenges in the duels. And of course, that ruler, I think it's the best one right now because it just negates everything. Your opponent cannot respond it with effect negation, especially with Sylvia being introduced into the game. That Omni Negate, this shuts it off, so it's really, really good. And I have this made to order Mermaid Outfitter. This is a very interesting card because you can target a card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and then you can add pretty much the same card with that name. And yeah, so in a mirror match, I would say it's insane because you can banish pretty much anything. You can banish their Stellar, you can banish their Deception, like their Hallow, like whatever it is that you think you might need, the Witch, the Wanted, like so many options. And you don't only take away resources from them, you can also use them for the advantage. And now that the Asamina package is live, it's really good because even if you're playing against Snake Eyes Asamina or Chimera Asamina or any of the variants that use the engine, you can pretty much access yours with this. And it's just insane. Like even if they like discarded a thrust or a Dark Ruler or like whatever card, so I think it's a very good addition as a side deck option because of course it's conditioned to the match. Not always is gonna have like that synergy, but I think it's interesting. You guys should check it out and let me know what you think. And of course, the Black Goat Laughs. I think I've talked about this card enough. I think it's one of the best traps for this deck to play. I still stand by it. I think it's insanely amazing. The times I've used it, the times I've needed it, it's always been there, and it's been just like amazing. Easy fix to like hand traps like Droll or Shifter that are very hurtful for the deck. This card lets you like fix around and make your opponent think on their next move. So yeah, the Black Goat is the GOAT. And Evenly Matched, of course, another generic board breaker that's been in the game for a long time. Very good as well. Yeah, I don't think I can go further into that. And then Typhoon. Typhoon is also a solid option. It can prevent the Asamina package from going on if they don't have any other sinful spoils in their hand. the moment they activate the hallowed, you can chain this, destroy the deception, and yeah, just like stop their fusions, stop their plays. And it's also useful for all kinds of decks, you know. So it can be used turn one when your opponent is playing. Just use this to interrupt, or if it's your turn, you can always set it and have it as an additional interruption. So yeah, it's just an amazing card. Situational, of course, but still a good tag to have out there. And then Threatening Roar. I think this is the best siding option against Tenpai. It takes away their battle phase pretty much, so their OTK is offline, and it's gonna force them to like leave you another turn and play for another turn. And after maybe they have wasted their resources, or they wasted their hand traps or board breakers or whatever it is, yeah, it just gives you that extra turn that you need to turn the tables. So very, very good. And again, like these are all searchable by thrust, so it gives them that extra edge. And also impenetrable attack. I think it's a good one against Tenpai, but it's pretty much against anything. It protects pretty much your monster from battle destruction and card effects during the battle phase. So again, against Tenpai, you're just gonna have a wall. They won't be able to out it because it doesn't matter what they do. Like they just can't destroy it by any way, because they either destroy by battle or by card effect. So I think it's a really good option as well. And then this one is a funny one, Storming Mirror Force. Yeah, I mean, just like return all attack position monsters to the hand. It's insane. It can stop also a lot of moments where people think that, okay, this is game, and then you just like flip this and it pretty much resets everything and like gives you that extra opening for next turn. So just to have it there. These are all budget options. Of course, Thrust at the moment, sadly, is not as budget, but for the most part, these cards are all very, very budget, easy to find as well. Already talked about this one. And then waku. I think it's another good option against Tenpai. You're taking the battle damage, and your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. So yeah, it gives you that edge of even if they clear your board, they still won't be able to kill you. So yeah, like I think between waku and Threatening Roar are the best options for this. But for me, of course, Threatening Roar is going to be the best one because it just annihilates their battle phase completely. And the last one is Lost Wind. It's crazy how this card has aged, but you know, it's a imperm for special summon monsters, and it also halves the attack. And then whenever they summon from the extra deck, you can reset this, so it's like a double use. But yeah, it's just really slow in my opinion, because if you could activate it the same turn, that would be insane, honestly. But yeah, for me, Threatening Roar is one of the best. For Tenpai specifically, the Black Goat is like for everything, not only Tenpai, like anything. This card is just insane. And evenly matched if you're going second. I think this one's interesting as well, especially if you're playing against the Asamina package. And for the spells, I think this is interesting as well. Yeah, like it can access your board breakers. It can access. It's like a pseudo thrust in some way. Obviously not as good, but yeah, mirror match, insane. And then of course our ruler. And yeah, like I think these 8 cards are very good options to consider that you can move around to experiment with. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any other targets, any other options that I might have missed. Again, like there's so many cards out there that it's hard to keep track of all of them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.